Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another coin restoration video. I'm going to be taking this ancient Roman coin that was minted almost 2,000 years ago and clean and restore it back into a condition where I can identify it, preserve it, and it can better be appreciated for the piece of history that it is. Every coin tells an ancient story, and I'm so excited to find out what kind of history this piece holds. But before we get started, let's take a closer look at the coin we're going to be cleaning today. So jumping in on the obverse side of this coin, we can see that we have a lot of sediment stuck to the surface here. Now I think just by looking at it, I think I can tell that this is an Antoninianus coin, which would have been a silver or silver-plated Roman coin that was worth 2 denarii. These coins are known for depicting emperors in radiate crowns. It looks like we have some crown spikes kind of coming up here, which means that this is a radiate crown, which is how I knew it was an Antoninianus coin. Moving over to the reverse of the coin, you can see that there is a little bit less sediment on the surface, at least in the middle here. Like the other side, there's a pretty full strike, meaning that most of the legend, it seems, is preserved. One interesting thing is that on the surfaces and in the fields, and even a little bit on the bottom of the details here before it got worn off, you can see what I think is a little bit of the original silvering on the coin. So this would have been a bronze coin, struck in bronze, that was then plated with silver after striking. Pretty cool, right? Now I want to do a video about how the ancient Romans silvered their coins. It's actually really interesting, so subscribe for that. Now my goal with this coin is to retain as much of this silvering as possible. I need to be extremely careful using hand tools so I can make sure that I'm not actually damaging any of the silver off the surface. So with that, let's get cleaning. I'm gonna start in with this fiberglass tool. You can see that this side of the coin has a lot more, I think, intact silvering than the other side did. So I'm going to keep just kind of trying to see how much silvering is left in the fields. Look at that silver. It's so well kind of adhered to the surface in certain points on this coin. There are pits, like here, you know, where the silvering and some of the patina has been eaten away. But gosh, this thing's gonna shine once I get it all cleaned up, that's for sure.
Voglia socchiudere tra le di riposo. No, non se ne l'occhio di previsioso. Nozes perpetuum adormienta. Da vassiamente nel decreto. Le mille altera del secondo attento. Altera mille denti quieto. Tre miglia multa fecerimus. Conturbati così ad schiavos. Omnibus manus in nere bossi. Tantum siates passio.
So I'm going to start in with this really fine kind of graphite tipped pencil and start doing a finer pass, hopefully a final pass, on kind of the details of this coin. I'm starting here with the head of this god. I'm just trying to remove, the stuff that's really caked in the little tiny cracks and crevices. You can see that there's a good amount of it still on there. Just ever so slowly removing it layer by layer until we can finally see that we're down almost to the surface. Just pushing away the dirt. Look at all the silver that's actually still under there. It's crazy how much of it is just hiding under there. Alright, I've done about as much as I can do with hand tools on this coin. I've been able to remove most of the sediment on the obverse and the reverse, and I'm really pleasantly surprised at how much silver is left on the surface of this coin. So now the next step is to do a final rinse off and then take it outside, where I'm going to apply some preservative wax to the surface of this coin. It will actually protect the coin from the elements, from the oils in your fingers, and it also, depending on how much you buff it, it gives the coin a nice shine. And now, after hours and hours of work, we have a preserved Roman coin. Now all I gotta do is find out what this coin is. Now what I can make out on the legend is the name Maximianus. So that's a great place to start. I can just go over to wildwinds.com, which is a resource I use when I'm trying to attribute Roman coins. And I can search by ruler, so I can find Maximianus, and I can actually start scrolling through all the examples that are logged on Wildwinds of his coins. And using this method, after just a short amount of time, I was able to zero in on a match. So to the best of my knowledge, the coin we restored today is an Antoninianus coin of Emperor Maximianus. It was minted in the city of Rome at one of the mints there. And when it was first made, it would have had the glint and gleam of a perfectly polished silver coin. Today, only a little bit of the silvering is remaining, but I'm really happy with how much we were able to save. Now, Emperor Maximianus is a little bit of an interesting guy. He was born in 250 AD in Sirmium and was actually part of the famed tetrarchy of Diocletian. He was a trusted general of Diocletian, assigned to govern the western territories, and he was able to put down a number of native revolts and even a full-fledged German invasion in Gaul. And eventually in 285, Diocletian made him Caesar, and then later Augustus in 286. After a series of abdications and grabs for power, Maximian eventually ended his own life after failing in a rebellion against Emperor Constantine. Now this is the first coin of Maximian I've ever had in my possession. The coin shows a radiate, draped, and cuirassed bust of Maximianus. And on the reverse, it shows the god Jupiter standing left, holding a thunderbolt and a scepter. Jupiter was the Roman god of the sky and thunder. And like Zeus in the Greek religion, Jupiter was the king of the gods in the Roman mythology. Depicting Jupiter on your coin would tie you to the Roman state religion, to legitimacy and kind of the favor of the gods. I was actually able to find some other examples of this coin. This example here is retailing from a reputable seller for just over $100 US. For many reasons, the condition of this coin is much nicer than the one we restored. However, you can see that this doesn't have any of the intact silvering still on the coin. Now this example retails for slightly less, but you can see that the quality of the coin is just a little bit less. However, there is still a little bit of silvering, although our example has way more. So if I had to guess, I'd say that this coin would retail for anywhere from $80 to $100. I really hope you all have enjoyed this experience of unearthing a little piece of history. I have a lot more of these restoration videos coming up. We have some really interesting coins, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. I love hearing feedback on how the video is flowing, how everything works. I'm always trying to improve these videos, so I'd love to hear your feedback. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.